going to show you how I tween mouse. This is a little voice reveal. It sounds more high pitched because I'm trying to be quiet because my brother's in the other room. And he doesn't know I do gotcha. And so I'm just on Gotcha Life 2. But we basically don't need the body, so we're going to make the background a green or any vibrant color that you need. Give me a second. Okay. Then I'm going to get rid of the shadow, so you don't need it. Then we're going to make the skin color the exact same thing. If you don't want to use your OC for something like this, you could just get a random base if you want. We're just gonna, get rid of everything, make them bold. Then we're just gonna go ahead and detach the body, because all we really need is the head right now. Just like that. I'm just gonna bring it a little bit closer towards the side here. See if that's better. A little bit more. I am on my iPad. There was an ad, so I had to, get rid of that. I'm just going to remove the nose since, I don't need it. And then for the mouth, just center it, do whatever you want. Just whatever position you want. Make adjustments if you wish, but I don't think we're going to need it until later on in the video. Just going to make my OC say hello. Okay, we're just going to take your screenshot. I know it looks really weird. Actually, I think I'm going to make mine say hi since it's more better and cleaner. Obviously, I'm going to crop it a bit. And that's... And then we're going to head on to a light motion. Click whatever project you want. Create from scratch. New thank you. And then we're going to put in our media pieces. Always start with the the closed mouth. Whoa, pardon me. This setup is a little different than what I'm used to since I do usually all my animations on phone. For this, we could just, set them together, make it look a bit more right. And usually for that, I'll go to move and transform and see what position it is in. Then I'll just do the same for the other one. But if you don't want to do that, that's totally fine. You could just do trial and error. I think it's much more easier, however, to go to effects, chroma key, green screen, because I'm using the green screen obviously. Go scroll and threshold until the green gets away. I do the same for the other one. From here, you could start setting up your pivot points. Just like that. And then now we could start animating the mouse. Right here. Okay, this is going to take a little bit more time of me getting used to. Wow, this is Really interesting. Okay, I figured out some of it. So I went to move and transform and I clicked this one right here. And then we're going to need our, whatever, the diamond things. Just like that. And we're actually gonna move it to make it smaller to give it a more bouncy effect till it's resize. And we're gonna move on to here. We're gonna do the same thing a little bit. Actually, this one could be a little more different because we're trying to make it to the size that this one is. And it's gonna go from larger to smaller. So we're gonna get that key right there. Larger. And then smaller. Alright. And so after you went from smaller to larger, then larger to small, then back to, this is how it should look. Obviously it's pretty slow because I didn't crop it correctly. And then you could go ahead and make lip syncing. And to make the lip syncing, you have to understand the shapes of the ways that the mouths move and how gotchas doesn't have certain mouths. So you're gonna have to get creative. And that's why Pinterest is here. This one is personally the one that I used. It's really good. Yeah, nothing much to it. There are tons of different ones you can use, or you could make your own mounts. And this one is also one that I used for a period of time. It's great for like understanding, stuff like that, like learning on your own. There's a lot of things to,